Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Sneaker Podcast. This is Season 6, Episode 2. And I'm Mike D, alongside my brother from another mother, Christopher Chu. What up, Chris?
Yo.
We also got Sean Collard in the house. What up, Sean?
Hey now.
And a very special guest, everyone. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Remza Schudel.
Hey.
What up, Remy?
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
Yo, thank you for being our call to arms. Whenever we need a hand, we always got Remy helping us out over here.
Always ready to podcast, man. You know.
Hey,
Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate being on.
Now, Remy's been with us since the beginning. I feel like he's really rocked with us pretty much since we begun this podcast. So thank you, Remy, for being a loyal listener and a loyal friend of the podcast as well.
So Remy's been around before even I was around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way before.
Oh, shit.
I was on
Way
the
before.
technically. Yeah.
Yeah, way before.
Wow.
So we were chatting before recording about Remy's appearances on the podcast,
Tenure.
how many he has under his belt. And then I think Sean had a...
I said, well, I started out as a guest also, but
Yeah.
I feel like I deserve, like those SNL jackets that they give after, like.
that's right. The green.
After you hit a certain
that's
mark.
right. The SNL jacket.
That's
I've
great.
earned it, you know?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
So we
Well,
Sorry, we should go to the rule books and find out what counts more, like who came in first,
Right.
or
Or who was
appeared
asked to
most.
join
maybe
permanently.
we asked the people.
All right.
Maybe we asked the people out
What's
there.
more
Do you
important?
remember either
Sure, let the-
Sean's
let-
first podcast
let's let
or
the people
Remy's
decide.
first podcast?
Hey,
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, no one remember mine.
we're all here. That's what matters, yo.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right. We're all, it's all good fun.
Remy, how are things for you? You've been around for a while. Maybe we start off the podcast like we always do with you, since you're our special guest, and that is with what we wore on feet today. What'd you wear on feet today, my friend?
Right. So basically, my my boots are like super duper high beastie.
Okay.
'Cause my daily wear is like Supreme / Comme des Garçons / Timberland.
Whew.
So like they look like regular like wheat Tims,
Yeah.
but it's actually the rare triple collab, you know. And they're like smoked, they're gone. Like so that's what I've been wearing. And then indoors, like all white Air Force Ones. That's it.
Oh.
Like you can't beat it. It goes with literally every single thing you can imagine.
I
Every
was going to
fit.
say, you don't look like a
Yeah.
14-year-old girl,
I-
my friend.
No,
What?
that doesn't matter to me.
Shots
Shots
fired
you.
on his own friend. Wow.
I'm kidding.
I
I'm
mean,
kidding. He
I
knows
guess
what I mean.
if I
He
was
knows
wearing
what I
Fila
mean.
Disruptors, yeah.
Right.
Do that joke.
Disruptors.
But all
Exactly.
white Air Force Ones, it's like
Well,
you're
maybe.
lucky I'm not wearing the black ones because you would have gotten in trouble, you know.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know if it's maybe a Montreal Toronto thing, but Toronto, woo, all you see is all
Dude,
white
you
Air
lived in
Force
Montreal
Ones.
for how many years?
Every white
2
girl
years?
wears them here too, but it's like, you know,
Right.
I vibe with that. It's fire.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
mind.
it's-
I wish I could get into Air Force Ones. I have 2 pairs of Air Force Ones, and I can't wear them. I don't find they look good on my feet.
I don't knock the Air Force One.
And
It's not
one's
the
a
shoe
Jeremy
itself,
Lin
my
PE,
friend.
by the way. So there's where my
I
mind.
like
that,
that one.
was my mindset back a few years ago, in 2012, whatever that was.
It's a good one.
I wanted everything Jeremy Lin. I
Nice.
was
Okay.
full blown Linsanity.
So
Really?
weird, though.
Linsanity.
I
New
remember
York
being
Knicks.
in New York randomly during Linsanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was literally every corner,
Of
you know,
course.
like there's random stores that would all sell like Knicks, Lin's jerseys. It was like,
Of course.
it was huge. I mean,
It was Linsane.
kind of the Knicks highlight in the past. Since
It
then,
was, yeah,
they haven't
good
gone
times.
Well, I've
But
played on
I have a Nick.
oh,
Sorry.
Sorry, I've played
No,
on a
go,
basketball
please.
team with
With Linsanity? With Jeremy Lin? Oh.
2 guys named Lin,
Oh.
and once Linsanity hit, they went into their, like, what do you call that? Their Ancestry.com shit.
Oh, God.
And then they found out that they could be possibly a
23andMe.
distant relative
Wow.
of Jeremy Lin's barber.
I mean,
Wow.
What?
Wow. Good wear, Remy. I love it.
long story short,
Yeah.
great wear, Remy.
Yeah.
Great wear.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just.
let it be known it was for work. Like I wasn't like I was
Yeah, of course.
working in a basement. But
But
Right.
just having the fact that you have a piece that is a triple collab rather than just a regular
Yeah.
collab.
Yeah.
You know. Plus, yes, I have seen those boots and they are beat to shit.
Oh.
But very, very nice. You wear them well, sir.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Sean Collard, what are you wearing on feet today? Did you leave the house?
I left the house briefly to go pick my wife up. So right now we're doing a hybrid for my work. So
Okay.
I'm working from home a couple days a week, and I didn't actually wear shoes. I wore my actual wear is kind of boring. I wore a pair of Timberlands, but not like even Timberlands that you people are thinking about right now in your head. When I say Timberlands, it's not one of those. It's just like a winter boot that happens to be made by Timberland. But I did my OG support group of guys, my bros, and I were having a discussion today about our several of us got the black and red airship from the boutique in Italy. Luckily, the guy was willing enough to sell us pairs at retail, and so we got them. But we're all like, none of us had ever tried them on yet. We haven't tried them on since whenever we got them. And,
Wow.
And so I decided to fucking put my foot in one, which I know sounds like it's a stupid thing for me to say, but it was a huge deal for me. So I actually, what I put on my feet today were the airships, the brand new airships.
Dang,
And it felt
son.
good. I just wanted to know how they felt, how they fit, and they fit like a Jordan 1 for me. So it was good. So that was on my feet today. Technically,
Damn.
I have actually. If you're watching the YouTube video, I've got photographic evidence of me with my foot in, at least in one of them.
That could be anywhere.
Could be
It
anywhere.
was in one of them.
Yeah, that is
Exactly.
we're floor in the basement though.
Wow. Sean's trying to shut down the pod.
Those are
6
sort of
minutes
my
in.
wares that I-
What's
To
up
be
with that?
confirmed.
Difference. White Air Force Ones,
man.
and then
What are you
boom.
gonna do?
Airships.
So
Wow.
usually I wore socks. So they had to. I heard Remy was coming on. I said I could. He's going to be wearing some friggin' Gucci or Dior or something. So I figured I have to step up my game.
That's
Fair
funny.
point. Let me just shove my foot in an airship quick second, and then we'll shut it
There
down.
you go.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Good wear, my friend, or
Thank you.
partial wear? Question mark?
Mm.
It was on my feet. It's the segment is called what was on feet. On feet.
Okay.
It was. It's not what did you wear out of the house in the
Okay.
driveway and down somewhere else. It was
Right.
what was on feet
Details,
today.
my
That was
friend.
on my feet.
Details. I
It was
like
on
it.
my foot.
Chris, what'd you wear on feet today?
I just got to say, Sean probably knew he was going to get challenged on the airship wear. That's why he took a photo.
Yeah, of course.
No, I know.
This is
I
proof.
just have to show my
Right.
my OG Sport Group guys.
Yeah, right. Okay. So, yes, today I wore some
Yeah.
Jordan 4 in the white and green colorway.
Oh,
Now, this is the 2006 version.
6. Yes.
White
So-
and green.
Right.
They're holding up.
They're kind of yellow, white, and green now.
Mhm.
But, yeah,
You can spot them in the snow, is what you're saying.
True. Intermixed with the other white and yellow snow that you might see out there.
Right.
Don't eat it.
Right. Where you wrote your name.
Mm. Yeah.
Chris was
TSP.
here. TSP
Right.
for real.
So that was my wear. Those are teetering on sole separation, no cracking, which is great.
Oh,
But the sole separation, I see it.
starting to happen.
I see it. It's like
Ah.
like an opening.
Oh,
Right.
Well, you know who can
Parting
fix
of
that
the
soul
seas.
separation?
514
At
Restorations.
514 Restorations.
Yes.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
shout
Yeah.
out to the boys.
Shout out there, boys.
He's
See,
done
we
some
give you at
re-gluing for
least
me.
one plug per season.
Well,
There you go.
Yeah, he did some re-gluing for me for my 2004 Jordan 7 Olympics, and great job.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Great wear, Chris.
Thanks,
Today
sir.
on feet, I had to run into work, so I wore a pair of Adidas, of course. What I wear? Ultra Boost 1.0 Core Black.
Oh, very nice.
Classic. Comfortable all day. The weather, you guys, the Toronto winters win again. They win again.
Well,
I'm telling you, the weather
well, I don't know what's happening in Toronto
temperature-
today, but
is fantastic. It's 5
Oh.
degrees out here today.
well, it's been snowing literally all day long here, and
No
nonstop.
snow. We have
nonstop.
nothing. We
What?
haven't seen anything. Zero. It is dry outside.
What?
Yep.
The snowfall's not aggressive though. It's very light and
It's very light.
fluffy and
It's
Fluffy,
light.
Yeah.
But it's accumulating. Is the
No.
problem? You see?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We
I'm talking about
have
Montreal.
No,
I know, that's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Montreal's insane.
Well, yeah.
Montreal's insane.
My deck has like a good 2-3 feet of snow on it right now.
I
Yeah.
don't
So-
miss digging out the car. That's for sure.
This has been the Weather Podcast, brought to you by.
Hey, we
Ram
always go with the
Prosciutto.
weather a little bit, so why not get it over with?
That's right. People, you know what? People are looking for it at this
You
point,
can't talk
Sometimes,
sneakers without talking weather at some point.
right? It's two hand in hand.
Like before they head out the door, they need to know what to wear. So they listen to the sneaker podcast, then they
Yeah,
know what the
exactly.
weather's going to be like.
They know
Or
what the weather
was,
was
like,
like
3
about
days ago.
3, 4, 5 days ago.
Yeah. Useful.
Yeah. Exactly.
All
Just a trend. We were trending though. It's trend. The weather was trending.
Very nice. Well, that is what we have worn today. Everyone, hope you enjoyed. Now it's time for everybody's favorite segment of the podcast.
Do it, Mike.
New shoes. New shoes. New shoes. Shimon. New shoes. Shimon. Guys, new shoes. Me, nothing. I will give you a little something else I picked up
All right.
at the end of new shoes. So who's going
Talk
first?
about anticlimactic.
Right.
Build you up? No. Bring it down.
And I think
Anything?
Mike's picking all the tunes
I am.
that are the
Yeah.
most possibly copywritten
Right.
Totally.
right out there. Right? He hits
Right.
up,
We'll be shut down
I mean,
within
he's
a week.
dead. What's he really
he
going
hits
to
up,
do?
He hits up Disney, Star Wars, and then he
Lawyers
goes
aren't
right. Yeah.
I have a quick story. I talked about this pickup, but I want to share a quick story if I may.
I love stories.
You guys take on if you guys have pickups because
Right.
I told you guys that I ended up doubling up on the Jordan 1 center courts or just center courts because there's no one involved. They came in and I'm a little perturbed, as the kids might say, 60 years ago. So they came in just like this.
Oh, no top?
Oh, no.
So if you're looking at YouTube, there's no top and no paper inside. So this was a clear outlet steal by whoever sold them to me. And the dude just shoved it in a box and shipped it off as is. And there was nothing in the description about having no lid,
Perfect.
that it was no paper, just new inbox. And that was it. So, what are you going to do?
Unfortunately.
It's true. It's true. He didn't, technically was true, but
He didn't know he was talking to Sean Collins.
I'm going to wear this pair anyway, so I guess that's a good thing, but I still like to have the
of
whole
course.
package when I'm paying.
Of course.
Is
more
the
than-
official box
more
the
than
Jordan
retail.
1 box?
It is, which is ridiculous. And it's an oversized Jordan 1 box.
Oh, really?
It's huge. On both pairs I have there, it's a huge box. And someone else commented to me when I posted them on Instagram that, hey, did yours come with like this a ridiculously large Jordan 1 box? I
They
said,
do
yes,
that sometimes,
they
like,
did.
The 12s a couple years ago had like ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like they had leftover boxes or something
Yeah.
like that, and they just slapped a sticker on.
100%. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go to-
exactly, for sure. But anyway, so
Wow.
that was it. I was a little pissed off to see no paper and no box. But
Too bad.
Crazy.
it happens.
Too bad.
Happens.
That's too bad,
I'll
Sean.
never buy from eBay again.
Nice pair of shoes, though.
Mike, anybody? Chris?
That's all you got?
Remy?
Yeah.
That's
all
it.
you got?
That's why I told you it was a
Yeah.
quick story.
Yeah.
Jeez, quick story. Yeah, you weren't.
We're moving right along. Moving right along. So I don't recall if I mentioned this pickup in a past episode, but I think it happened during the holidays when we weren't recording. So one of my pickups is the Reebok Question Mid Yellow Toe. Did I mention
Nice.
it?
Yes.
I
think
guess
so.
I mentioned
I
it.
don't-
Yes.
Did he? I don't remember.
I don't know if
think
it's
so.
on this one or
Familiar.
graphic, boys.
I usually tune out when it's Reebok talk anyway. So
What
might
do you
use
know?
it.
So Reebok Question Mid Yellow Toe. For those who don't know, it's popular because during Kobe's free agency, I think in 2003, he started to wear all sorts of brands just to
Yeah.
showcase him in different shoe brands. And he did wear Reebok Questions, and they had yellow toes. So this is why this one's pretty quote unquote hype. The first pair that I got of these was from Foot Locker Canada for their Unbox It campaign.
Right.
So super cool. They had sent me an email saying, Chris, do you want to participate in the Unbox It campaign? I'm like, for sure. And he goes, we have something special for you. So they knew it was something nice. And he said, it's the Reebok Yellow Toe. And I went bonkers because this was before release date. And I was wondering how tough it would be to get a pair.
Right.
So super happy. Got the Reebok Yellow Toe, took a photo for them and blah, blah, blah. Shout out to Foot Locker Canada for that. And then now in 2021, I think all the other boutiques started receiving their pairs. So I entered tons of raffles because I did want this. For me, is a double up type of pair.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily for me, I hit on soulstop.com.
Ah,
Right? I
nice.
won their raffle.
Wow.
So it's cool. You get a little message. You get an email from them saying it's just the invoice, and it's the best email ever.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's an invoice. You check out, you pay for it, and then the process. They send it over to you, and boom, boom, second pair landed. So I have 2 of these Reebok Question.
Very
Yellow
nice.
Toe.
Very,
Super
very
happy
nice.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality looks
Um,
nice.
Thank you. So you
Oh,
do
you're
love Reebok. And,
they are my favorite.
Also, in the last few days, I received a package from Under Armour Canada.
Ooh.
It is the Curry brand Curry 8 Flow in the smooth butter flow colorway, which
Wow.
is mostly yellow, as you can tell.
You
That
are
is a
feeling
very yellow
mellow
shoe.
yellow today.
I'm saying it's a theme.
Yeah.
And along with these shoes, like the theme is smooth butter, and they had popcorn scent in the box as well, with a little like a paper container that says popcorn on it. And yeah, everyone got a pair was posting their pictures of it, and I was like, oh man, and everyone's hashtagging National Popcorn Day. I'm like, what? Today's National Popcorn Day? I go, that means I got to take my photo now. So I did a quick photo, posted it on the Instagram. But shout out to Curry brand, Under Armour Canada, for sending out this pair.
Very
There
nice.
you go.
Very nice.
Very nice. Very,
Yellow.
Very nice.
It's
Very
a thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very nice. Well, Remy, anything for you? What was your last pickup?
Well, I have something recently.
Ooh, I
Before
like
that,
it.
I can't even remember. Probably
Okay.
like some crystals.
Okay,
it's
what you
from
got?
Oray. I don't know if.
I know.
It's a like relatively small indie brand from New York. One of my friends, Kyron, collaborates with them on clothing and all, and they decided to make a shoe,
Cool.
which is a bit controversial because it's one of the dreaded,
Oh,
yet very
yeah.
popular, basically fake Jordan 1s.
Right.
Just call it what it is, you know.
Yeah.
The
Like,
Statue
the
of Liberty
bottom
on
is
it.
literally like
Wow, it's
Oh, yeah,
literally.
yeah. It's
Like,
literally a Jordan 1.
Yeah, literally every panel. However, I'll tell you this much: the quality is very
crazy.
impressive. Because like if you do like 5 seconds of research of how much of a headache it is to produce your own shoe,
Yeah.
it's like the price of one last is ridiculous. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that this young entrepreneur decided to be like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. Quality is great. I love the colorway. Green's my favorite color, so that's dope.
It's a very nice green
And
too.
yeah, also like philosophically, not to get too deep into it, but it's like I could either support this multi-billion-dollar brand that we'll see just a drop in the bucket if I buy a pair, or a person that, you know, every pair that's sold makes a difference into their future, how much
Yeah,
they
it's true.
invest. Young black company, like
Love that.
at the end of the day, it's like, and often considered, I still like the shoe. You know, I'm not just going to do it if I didn't.
Yeah.
Like him.
Yeah.
But I love him. I mean, if you look at my story, I was promoting like the shit out of him until
For
I got
sure.
him, and that was hyped, you know? So yeah, I'm very happy to have him. Other
Quality
than that, I
looks
had another thing that's
insane.
not sneakers that I
Okay.
also did a while ago, but I just thought like they're so cool. We should definitely mention it. But like I was very lucky that Off the Hook actually
Oh,
sent
nice.
me those very limited Nike puzzles.
Oh,
Right.
cool.
They're all like individually numbered.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
basically a set of 3. The best one is by far the Be True to Your School puzzle.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's a dope thing.
Yeah. And together, like, it makes a Nike symbol when you put all 3 together.
Right.
That's sick.
Right.
Yeah. So it's really, really cool to have, like, it's basically ideal home decoration. You know, you can either
Yeah.
make them and frame them or just leave it as is.
Yeah.
Right.
And from what I understand, most, like, because they're they're literally the most numbered one is like 700. So, like, they're a very limited product. And most of the places around the world, you could get like one of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Okay.
But Off the Hook just blessed me and just sent all 3 and
That's
like
sick.
for free. Like they didn't even charge me anything. No.
Nice.
Epic.
So
Free
I
is the
rarely
best.
get any W's. So I
Nice.
just thought I should highlight it, even though I've had these for months.
Right. I
It's
think
like,
Chloe won it too.
Yes, clothing
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right,
I mean,
right,
there's
right.
like different versions of the pack. Some hold different values and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's still impressive to see. Like basically, this the cheapest I've seen for the set of 3 is like $500-$600.
Wow.
For puzzles.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
So
What a-
yeah, this is
come up.
Yeah,
Insane.
pickups for me. Yeah.
Insane. Very
Very
nice.
nice.
Very nice. I love
Did
the
I
quality
show
on
you
that
my
shit.
lidless box? Did I show you that already? Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah.
Just letting you know. Just
The
checking it.
salt is
Did
real
you
on
get
that
one
one.
of those lidless box or 3?
Can
right?
you guys see how my the shoes are swimming in this giant huge box that just fell out?
There you go.
Oh, there you go. On
See,
the
that's how
computer
good
bad-
there.
TV
if
right
I had
there.
a lid, the shoe wouldn't have fallen out the box.
Oh, that's proof right there. Send that to whoever you bought it from. Mother.
Yeah, he's
Anyway.
he's getting neutral fucking feedback from me.
Neutral feedback. You get neutral feedback. Thanks a lot.
The only comment is lid question mark.
question mark? Lid question
Lid
mark?
question mark?
Paper
Very
question
nice.
mark?
I didn't end up getting a new pair of shoes this week, but our boys over at Quality blessed me with a nice little care package that I was
Oh,
super
yeah.
stoked to get, because anytime something comes from Quality, I know I'm getting something real good inside. And this goes right into our Quality item of the week, which I am wearing right now, is the
Okay.
vintage washed hoodie, which I'm a big fan of. It is in a taupe colorway, which I really like. I really dig this color, like this olive-y kind of taupey colors. Good for the season right now. Amazing. Is up on their website. Full size run right now. Now, I know I've been a very big advocate for the perfect hoodie. Sean's wearing a nice purple one right now.
I was going to say you're
Beautiful.
probably jealous.
I am a little bit jealous. Yeah, I don't know how
the
that's
purple
the
perfect
one
hoodie.
perfect hoodie I don't have. Thanks.
Mhm.
Thanks for reminding me.
Mhm. pleasure.
Yeah. So, very happy about this. Very happy about the pants I got. The Chino Jogger 2.0 is one of my favorite pairs of pants right now, and the fact that I have like a bunch of new colorways. I have the new rust colorway. I have the new chocolate as well, because we
Chocolate's
featured that
dope.
last week. So nice, and of course I got that. You got to get a utility pant, of course, because utility pants from Koala are just second to none. Amazing.
Right.
Chris, did you get anything? It looks like you're wearing a nice little mask there, my friend.
This is the Quality mask. Very comfortable, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And I've spoken about my weak ears on previous podcasts, and this one's not bad.
No.
Doesn't put
Well,
too much of a strain on my ears.
If you just walk around with your headphones on, it'll take care of the weak ears.
Right. Why
Mm.
don't you
Sean?
mind your own business then?
Go check out their masks, because their masks are super, super comfortable. You can get them up on their website, quality.com. Follow them on the gram at Quality. Use our coupon code, of course, TSP20. Get 20% off. Guys, it's looking amazing. The women's stuff right now on Koala is insane.
It's great.
Yeah.
So as we mentioned in previous pod, they landed at Nordstrom's, right?
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge for quality. That's bravo to them. We're doing an unbagging here. Right?
Oh.
The Quality unbagging.
That was like a good unbagging.
And this, my friends, is a women's piece.
Oh, okay.
So this one's called the jogger legging.
Okay.
I like it already.
Yeah. Leggings. So cozy wear this time. Awesome. Now, from what I've been told, the fact that they have pockets
Yeah.
is big.
Of course.
Big plus.
Yeah, I hear that.
That
Now,
makes sense,
these
yeah.
leggings also have a cuff at the bottom.
Look
it's
out.
right?
Yeah, cuff at the bottom.
Cuff at the bottom.
Love the cuff.
Welcome to the
Oh.
revolution.
I mean,
Cuff revolution.
the wifey tried these on. She thinks they're really comfy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's A plus for me, right?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
If
Win-win.
if there are any ladies listening to this podcast, you can head over to Quality
Check
or
it out.
follow their koala_hers account.
Yeah,
This is all their women's apparel.
go check it out.
And for all the guys out there looking for a cool gift for their the wifey there,
Hit it up.
can't go wrong. Gotta
Exactly.
say.
A lot of comfy stuff in there. Go check it out. Again, that coupon code TSP20. It's crazy to see Quality get into Simon's, Foot Locker Canada, now Nordstrom. They are blowing up. They just keep getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Go check them out. Go support the boys. They are amazing. What is that little chappy? Little X-ray chappy there. They got figures too. They do it all.
Now, if Chappie had a voice, what do you think it would sound like?
Paul
Brilliant,
Hogan
bro.
from the Crocodile Hunter.
All right.
Or the Crocodile Dundee.
That's right.
That's not a knife.
This is
This is annoying.
I can't do it in an
Yeah.
Australian accent.
Yeah, I can't do it either.
Give him
Anyway,
the heater.
give him the
No.
let's stick to what we know, fellas.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Whoa.
The weather.
We're gonna
The
start
West.
insulting people in Australia. We don't want to do that.
Yeah,
No.
we don't want to do that. We do
A
not
lot
want to
of
do that.
sneakerheads in Australia, actually.
What was that?
There's a lot of sneakerheads in Australia.
Oh,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All over the world, man.
Yeah.
It's global.
We know
We have
one.
some listeners from Australia.
Exactly. We have the MJ toy historian. Yeah.
He retired.
Did he?
Oh,
He's
he
retired.
He sure did. That's a story for another day, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
But he
Right,
retired.
right.
That is a story for another day. All right, he retired. Good thing I got
Yeah.
my Sneaker Freaker book though. Anyway, that's going to be vintage now. Moving on into what has been flooding our freaking feeds. Is there anything, Remi, since you're a special guest, we'll start with you. Is there anything that has been flooding your feeds in your gram, or anything that has been talked about in the sneaker realm right now that has kind of been in your face all the time?
Just like a lot of SBs.
A lot of
Like,
SBs.
yeah,
A lot of SBs.
nonstop. SBs and those Jordan 1s with like Volt in yellow. I forget the name of them right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
But
I see them all over the place too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question about something that's SB adjacent, like the Nike Dunk hitting the Nike by You?
Yeah.
You like that?
I don't like how it went down. Like
Right.
it's ridiculous that you had to like basically like limited Nike by You is like I'll never understand that.
True.
But just the resurgence of the dunk is very interesting to see for me, like personally.
Mm-hmm.
Limited.
'Cause I had a lot of conversations about SBs are dead. Like
Right,
they're
right.
never coming back. Like you don't understand the amount of money that's been lost in my life because of selling SBs at the wrong time. It's absurd. Like I had a hard time selling Supreme Dunk Highs, the orange ones,
Right.
for $300. I couldn't sell those for $300. Now
Yeah.
they're literally $3,000 on
Yeah,
stock.
yeah.
It's absurd.
I remember seeing
is
one of
absurd.
your tables at a sneaker show in Montreal, and there was a pair of Tiffany Dunks,
Yeah.
like the highs, and they were like a great price.
Yeah.
Not my size, or else I would have bought them.
Mm.
But I was pulling people over to your
Yeah.
table saying, "Yo, this price is dope." So just that fact.
Yeah,
is,
no,
like,
I mean, I've
crazy.
been into SBs since like forever, since they used to be at a regular price, like a
Yeah.
decent, not insane. Like Tiffany's used to be the most like expensive ones, and they were under 1,000, just
Yeah.
under. Now, I mean, you're looking at stuff that like Stussies, my Stussies I literally threw away in the garbage. Like they were
Yeah.
too dirty. Like it's very, very interesting how that market has exploded.
Exploded.
Yeah.
Really
So
exploded.
Remy was alluding to the fact that the Nike by You platform had dunks that you could customize or choose the colors for your design, and they were limited numbers, so you had to be quick. So imagine like a
insane.
sneaker release where you just pick the shoe, pick the size, add the cart. Now you gotta pick the shoe, add all the colors,
Put it together.
choose your size, put
Jeez.
it in your cart, then check out.
Yeah.
Wow.
All that while people are also rushing to try to buy all the sizes.
Wow.
So there was that, but there's also the fact that like you could create colorways that are very similar to pairs that came out that are super sought after.
Yeah.
For me, that's like not. I'd rather they just remove those options to make it too similar to like I think you could do a 7-Eleven or a very similar
Yeah.
shoe to a 7-Eleven Dunk SB. So
But
I
in
didn't
the
like
past,
that.
They used to have like cement print, and people did like Supreme
Right.
Supreme Dunks, but with Air Force
Dunks,
One
yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Nike doesn't care. Nothing is sacred. Get that money. Like, come on.
right.
Now, I'd like to say, like, Remy, your collection years ago,
Yeah.
I'd like to say almost everything from that collection is now popular again and
Yeah.
like booming, but like everything you had.
Yeah, because I
It's
was
popping
mostly,
again.
like silver box era, pink box era,
Yeah.
the black box era. So that's like prime. Because like if you want to get the OG boxes, like the orange and brown ones, even
Yeah.
then, like Reese Forbes are real popular. Chocolates, most underrated SB of
Yeah.
all time, by the way. That shit's fire.
But
But
not
yeah, when they did the whole manager series, that whole like pink box era,
yeah. But
Then-
not only with SBs, but
Mm.
you had the Air Max 90 Bacons, like the original
Sure did,
ones.
yeah, of
right?
course, yeah.
And now, what do you think about them coming back in 2021 now?
I mean, if Dave Ortiz gets his money, I'm all for it. Like,
Okay.
for sure, that's all that matters. Because, I mean, it's a dope shoe, but like, I don't know, like, why wouldn't you? Like, is it an official collaboration with?
Right now, it's just rumor, speculation, but it looks like they're probably maybe going to possibly March.
Because you know the story of the OG one, like how he designed them. Like
You
was
have
really-
told me this story before.
Like, he was told by Nike, like, "Yo, if you don't bring me a design like this week, you're not getting your collab." And he was like, "Okay, I guess I'll make a colorway." And boom, like his colorway ended up being like top Air Maxes ever.
And that was
That guy is such.
and that was from 2005. Like
yeah,
15,
around that time,
16 years ago, the original one
Right.
came out.
yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make an Air Max and slap pink, red, brown, and a bit of off-white, then anyone's gonna call it bacon,
Yeah.
right?
But the
And
materials he used were very, very proper.
They were really nice.
Yeah.
Leather
That
and
pink air
suede.
bubble, you don't see that every day on an Air Max, you know?
Yeah.
No, he did it right, yeah.
Well,
I
there you
love
go.
the details.
There you go.
Well, that's the beauty of it. They're
Yeah.
like, I mean, and it could be anyone that coins the name. Anyone can assign a name to a colorway.
Have any of you
Even-
guys been to his shop? Like
No.
Dave's Quality Meat in New York? So he had like fake meat hanging from the storefront. Like it would look like a butcher shop from
Yeah.
the outside. But then you go in and it's like a Supreme or a Recon, all those
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of stores, you know?
He stole that idea from me. In front of my house, you see meat hanging in the window
Yeah.
with the rainbow. Ça va aller bien. Ça va bien aller.
Ça va bien aller.
Meats.
That's a guarantee nobody knocks at your door ever. Yeah, exciting. Looks like March. Bacon 2.0. All right, Mr. Air Jordan 1, Mr. Shadow Air Jordan 1 guy. Yeah, I'm talking about
On
Sean.
collar.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not talking about you, Chris. Sorry about that, bud. You're the bread guy. I mean, black and red. My bad.
Say whatever you
Sean,
want, man. It's a new era.
what do you think of the colorway on this new 2.0? Because I find the 2.0 Shadow is a little too light, if you ask me.
Oh, the shade of gray. Yeah, it's a little light for my liking. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. The color blocking's fine. It's similar to, I guess, the varsity reds from the 2020. Is that what the
Yeah.
color blocking is? I think.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah, like that.
The high 85s there, but yeah, they're okay. I mean, I think I have no desire to get them. I don't think right now.
Well, you got a long time to think about it because they're only going to be dropping in May.
Yeah, well, it's
Too far away.
not
I
too
mean, like,
far
yeah,
off.
technically we're almost in February, which is insane to think that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Especially when you've got no snow on the ground in Toronto.
that's right. No, it constantly feels like spring here.
In
Crazy.
terms of a gray and black Jordan 1, I rather like this one,
I
considering
like
that
it.
the only good one that I see is the Shadow, the first one.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, I think
Um,
this one will look really good beat up.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't know if I have the 2013 Shadow and the 18, and so I don't know that I need this one. I don't feel like I need it. I don't know.
well,
Gotcha.
it's suede. The gray suede.
Oh, then I
so
definitely
that's
don't need
like
it.
a call back to 2009.
Yeah,
Right, I definitely don't need that then.
Right.
No.
Okay.
I have the 2009 too, so yeah, I don't.
scuffs waiting to happen.
Now you,
I don't know. Even like there's the other Carolina blue one there. The I don't know what they're calling it.
Hyper
Just-
Royal,
No, not the Hyper
University
Royal.
Blue, Obsidian,
The one, yeah, the University, yeah.
UNC.
Game Royal.
The UNC, the other
Royal
UNC one, but
Oh,
it's
that one.
got that nubuck
Turbo Blue.
leather around the blue. No, not
Yes.
turbo blue. No. Anyway, I don't like something throws me off about that. I don't know why. I just
hear
want
you.
it to be all leather, just regular
Right.
leather.
I hear you.
Or all suede or all leather, not a mix of both.
I'm not an in betweener.
right. Right.
One
I
or
don't
the
know. I don't
other.
know. That's not necessarily true. But I just for whatever reason don't like it on these. I didn't realize it was suede on the new
Gotcha.
After
whatever,
Eclipse
Yeah,
Lip
yeah, yeah.
shadows or whatever they're called.
So you're either or. Your Venn diagram doesn't have that middle part.
I don't know. I'm just not
Okay.
moved by it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I am not the target audience for suede
Mm.
sneakers.
Remza Shudel. You've had Shadow ones, right?
Yep.
Yep. You wore those to the ground. I remember them.
I mean,
You
I've worn
still-
a lot of shoes to be honest.
you're not wrong. I like that though.
Yeah.
You still got them?
Nah, bro, I know. No,
No?
all the shoes I have now are like only like top tier. Like,
Top of the
I've
top shelf
gone
stuff.
to a different place in life when it comes.
You're on
to
a different level.
Yeah. Nah. It's
I'm
not
on a new level.
that. No, but it's just like materialism is a thing, and it's
I
like
hear you.
you want to be attached to all these things, or I'd rather just less is more. And
course.
again, to each his own.
You know what? You know what else is more? More is more.
Yeah.
More is more when more is more.
Yeah, but I mean,
What do you think about that?
It's it's I guess it's a philosophical way to view things. Like the way it clicked for me was that at one point you're like, yo, I can like shoes just as much as literally anybody else in the world.
Yeah.
And just have one pair. Like
Oh, of course.
there is no correlation.
Of
between
course.
the two
I've always said
necessarily,
you don't have to have 100 pair of sneakers to be a sneakerhead. You can
Exactly.
be in love with your one pair of sneakers, and that's all you need.
Exactly.
Right.
So
Having
like
said
I
that,
consume sneakers very differently.
yeah, for sure.
'Cause
Yeah.
also, to be fair, like nowadays with
be
the
fair.
social media
To be
age,
fair.
like I'm almost burnt out with a shoe before it even comes out.
Oh yeah,
I know.
You've seen that shit for 3 weeks. Every
Yeah.
influencer has
Weeks,
it. You're
3
seeing-
weeks.
years, sometimes
Like
a year in
yeah.
advance.
Yeah, but like you don't
Concord
know.
11s.
Like
Exactly.
it's ridiculous, but especially like that month before the release,
Oh,
where
yeah, yeah,
everybody starts getting them.
Yeah.
By the
Where
time
the
they come
hype
out, they're like,
begins.
do I even like these anymore? Do I want
First
them?
look,
I get that.
Leaked pics.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, where they blur everything out.
Just
around,
dropped.
You're weird,
That's all for me, guys.
Yeah.
I'm highly influenceable
Yeah.
at any part of the year.
No, but I mean,
I
sometimes
remember
it does
these.
work, and you're like, oh, I thought these were meh, but then eventually you see them a lot, and you're like, yo, those are actually like pretty sick.
No, the more they pummel me with images, the more I want them.
You need it.
The
FOMO,
Union
it's FOMO.
4s, woof. By the time they were done,
You had to
That's
double
the
up.
biggest 180
Done.
shoe of the
Right.
last year. Like
Big time.
people flopped on that shoe so much.
Big time. All right, guys, moving on to something different, not so different, but the Anthracite Jordan 5 has been moved up. Was
Those
originally going to be released February 24th, now being released February 6th. Everyone, now you're going to be able to get it earlier.
Those are horrific.
You don't like them? You don't like
I
them?
hate them.
Really?
I think I'm with
Oh,
Mike on this one.
Yeah, like I kind of like them.
Wow. I hate them.
I kind of like
Good.
them.
Well,
And I
you know,
had-
we work-
I had like, what were they? The sport, what were they freaking, what were they called? Those fives. The
those
boat-
ones there.
Pro Sports, Pro Stars.
Pro
Stars.
Stars.
I had those, and I
Right.
like these.
Yeah, no, I hate's a strong word, but I'm definitely not the target audience for these because there are too many different materials on it. And
Okay, I see what you mean by materials.
I get it. I
What
just don't
does
understand it.
the Five guy
Yeah.
say about
There's
this?
like
Has
a
he spoken
fucking
to you about
canvas on there. There's a suede.
What's
Who?
Brian saying? That's
Brian,
what we're saying here.
Brian doesn't like them at all. Brian
Really?
is not a fan.
Okay,
Yeah,
if he doesn't
yeah.
like them,
and
then
he's
I'm
the
not, we can't
he's
like them.
literally the five. He'll buy almost
five.
any five,
this? Right.
and
Yeah.
he does not want these. So
Jeez,
that's,
all right.
that should say it all.
Okay.
More for us, Mike. More
Yeah,
for
there
us.
you go.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I don't think
Yeah.
we can like them anymore. Brian doesn't
You
like
can
them.
wear them with your trifoil pants.
Right.
Wow, wow,
So
what
with
a
that,
hater,
so
what a
aggressive.
hater. I would never do that. All black Jordan 5. Remy, how you feeling about these?
To me, it's a pretty like inoffensive shoe. You know what I mean? It's like
It's chill.
if you like, yeah, like I'm not at all like perturbed by them. I wouldn't get them. Like I said, like I'm not at that place where it's just like a meh. I might get those. It's like
Yeah.
So they're cool, but they're not for me either.
They're not top
Right.
shelf. But I could see a lot of like teenagers wearing these. You know what I mean? Like this will be an easy Jordan
Sure.
5 to get.
That's
I
a back
think.
to school special. Your mom
That's what I
takes you
mean.
to
Just
the
it'll be
locker,
very
you
available to
Right.
get. That's what I
You'll
think.
see
It's
those
a Jordan. It's in the store.
like a random
Exactly.
guy at a
It's
bus stop.
a Jordan 5 retro. Boom, grab it.
Random guy
You
at a
know?
bus stop in February in the snow will be wearing these Jordan 5.
Yeah.
You're
with
not
a
wrong.
fit, a fire
Actually,
fit.
in Toronto with no
Yeah,
snow,
with three
damn right
stripe
he
track
would be.
pants.
with three stripe. You know what? With 3 stripe track pants,
And a
possibly.
Puma t-shirt.
And a Puma t-shirt.
Okay,
Right.
sorry about the hate, guys.
No hate.
Moving on. All love. It's all love.
Mhm.
Okay, well, let's see how much you love this Sean Collard.
Uh-oh.
What's your favorite color? I bet you it's not University Blue.
It's not. Well, it could be.
The Air Jordan 5 SE University Blue, March 30th, 2021. We've talked about it before. They say this is going to be the year of the 4. Are you saying that, Sean?
No,
No, I didn't think so.
I said 2019 was the year of the 4 because it was the 30th anniversary of the 4.
Oh yeah. You're
Well,
pretty good with the math there.
Yeah. Yo, you do this? You like this? Is
What
like
I
something
do.
You do?
It's what I do.
That's what you do. Again, this is one of those shoes that has a little bit different materials than a regular Air Jordan. I think it's got that. It's all suede.
Yeah, but the black and red 4 is a suede shoe, right? So
Is that like
Sort
a
of.
nubuck?
It's a synthetic nubuck.
Tell us the tech of this, Sean. Let's get into it.
The tech of the Jordan 4.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just playing with you.
There's an air bubble and some rubber.
Thank you. Right. Thanks for clearing it up, bud.
And
you always learn something with the sneaker podcast.
Debate whether or not you have whatever, depending on the release, it could be a really nice insole, or a really shitty insole.
Gotcha.
I couldn't spit that out for a second there.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
yeah,
We all have our
I
days.
was excited about the insoles.
We all have
I
our days.
like-
It's
Oh,
a little bit
sorry.
different, this one.
I like it. I like the tongue tag, the design on the tongue tag.
Yeah.
If they were to make it with a different color, like for another university, that'd be great. And I appreciate that tongue tag
This
on
is
it.
the guy. Just let me pump the brakes for a second here. This is the guy.
I'm still talking here.
The avid Boston
stop.
Celtic fan who's buying nothing but Kobe Bryant sneakers these days.
Let me
But
tell
he
you
can't
something.
wear. So does Michael Jordan have to croak for you to start buying University Blue, or is that
No, that's not the point. The
No, he's
point
set up for
is
that already.
the
Jeez.
Kobe thing is a basketball thing. Like
it's a basketball thing.
It's not a sneaker thing. It's a
it's
basketball thing.
when tragedy happened.
You pay homage.
I put the defenses down against
Right.
the Lakers for this particular instance.
see.
I don't even hate the Lakers anymore.
Just
Because
look at
it's-
that picture. Of
No,
Kobe
there's no.
working out.
I don't see it. Look, when Magic Johnson first found out that he had AIDS, Larry Bird was quoted to say that he just didn't feel like playing basketball.
and he was crying that night on
Right.
court. Yes.
right, he just didn't feel like it.
Right.
And then he threw a behind the back pass, almost full court, to a streaking teammate as a "What's up, Magic?"
Yeah.
to let
I
him know
watched-
that he's there. So my diving into all these Kobe sneakers is kind of something like that.
You're paying homage.
Yes, sir.
You're respecting Kobe.
Yeah, I am. I'm
Gre-
honoring
and his
him in my
greatness.
way, if I could.
That's right. That's
Right.
right.
Lakers-
And I'm honoring him
The better fan.
by not buying anything because I was never a fan.
That's cool.
What was that, Rem?
Lakers are also the better franchise. Like,
Then what? The Celtics? Oh, of course.
Celtics.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
The
See?
Lakers-
You see that? Huh?
Yeah. If you do say something, make sure you're holding your yellow sneaker when you say it, please.
Yeah, yellow and
Just
green.
think about
You know,
that picture of Kobe working out in that Celtics T-shirt.
I have
Yes.
that.
That's
Saved.
all you need to think of, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
boom, like you can justify any.
I'll admit
That's
it.
right.
I'll admit it.
Or-
when we're
or
playing
when,
against Kobe, our thought is we wish that guy was on our team.
Yeah,
of
always.
course. Any
Always.
great player, except for LeBron.
He guts
But-
us, and then we wish he was on our team.
That's
course.
right. But even, it was like when Magic Johnson showed up at Larry Bird's. Didn't just show up. It was like he broke
A
through the door or
retirement.
something. But
Yeah.
he was at the retirement, and then he underneath his Lakers stuff, he was wearing a
Yeah.
Celtics shirt.
There you go.
Yeah.
See?
So there you go. That's what you're doing.
I find that the Lakers are like the Toronto Maple Leafs of the NBA. Like
What?
a country's
I don't know what
team.
that
A
means.
country's team. Think about it.
Oh,
if there's
a
one
country's
team for
Uh-oh.
the country,
You're talking about a bunch of people who live in Montreal, born and raised in Montreal.
yeah, and I'm just saying, Toronto's
The
Canada's
Lakers
team.
are literally the most successful franchise in basketball with Celtics.
they're not.
16 and 17.
Success is different for the Leafs.
Aren't they tied with 17 championships each?
Yeah.
Right. But I think a bunch of
Who's
them
gonna
were
win
won
this
in
year?
Minnesota, Minneapolis. So let's not get into that.
Well, y'all won most of yours when only white dudes were playing. Like that's when the Celtics won like 15 of their
Yeah.
championships.
George Mikan, what is he?
Yeah,
He dominated.
The Lakers have won in
Bill
every
Russell.
generation. Of
Also, I'll give
basketball.
Chris the credit. Bill Russell is also
No,
Bill
I'm
Russell.
not denying
All
that, but like Lakers have consistently won championships, whereas the Celtics,
Oh, they're the better team.
by far most
The
of
better
them
franchise
are-
for sure.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
it's just a fact. Basketball was not the same when they were winning their championships. You know, it's like
Well,
when you make the argument
no,
that,
no,
like,
that argument doesn't make sense because look, this hand is not the
Some of them
same
didn't have
2
the
seconds
3-point line.
ago. This hand is not the same 5 seconds ago. So what does that mean? It wasn't the same.
You're gonna have to watch.
Oh, that
You
while
guys are gonna have to
Look,
watch the YouTube to
It
make
means
sure
that
to see
we'll go
Chris's
the
through
hands.
Celtics have not been
all I
able
wanted to
keep up.
say is that me honoring Kobe is just an homage to basketball and to the rivalry. And
The
without the rivalry, nothing would have been that exciting.
It's
Right.
true. That's true. That's true.
That I agree with.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And soon, Sean will have like Isaiah Thomas sneakers in his locker.
That'll be a
He's like,
fucking
yeah.
cold day in hell.
I was gonna say.
Maybe you could get in Isaiah Thomas Dream Team jersey. Oh wait,
Oh shit! That's
it
what a
got
shame.
Damn.
No,
What a
shame.
damn.
And it definitely got personal.
Moving on. Okay, let's move on. Let's do some Yeezy talk because Sean, you love Yeezys.
My favorite.
Your
Excuse me while I
favorite.
mute my computer.
Yeezy 700 in the Sun colorway. Now, guys, this is if anyone has the Adidas app, it's probably popped up in your notifications to register for the raffle where you could possibly get a pair. But what I love about this is the it looks like a Wave Runner, just a little dial, a little color differences, a lot of color differences. But what I love about this is the price change, ladies and gentlemen. In Canada, this shoe has gone, Yeezy 700 has gone from $400 to $320.
wow.
Big difference.
$80 off.
Yep.
So after taxes, you're almost $100 less,
Wow.
which
Right.
is
Still a lot of money for a glorified slipper.
insane. What? It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. And these are going to be pretty limited. So heads up, everyone.
Doesn't
Heads
that say something though? That the fact that they're dropping it by $80, and that say something about the whole thing?
Yeah, they're freaking expensive. They should have been this price to begin with. You know, it's especially when I bought my 700s.
Well, I
it
agree
was
with that.
always in Quebec, so it was $460 after
Yeah.
tax.
Right.
You know, you're almost $500 for a pair of shoes.
You're paying
that's-
retail for retail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but yeah, a lot of people digging this shoe because it does have those Wave Runner vibes.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
When I first saw picture, or maybe it's the way that whoever was taking the picture, they look great.
Mhm.
I'm a big fan of the Wave Runner. Now, if you own the Wave Runner, do you need this shoe?
No.
Mike was quick with that answer. Quick.
No, because I thought the same thing. I'm like, do I need this? No, I don't. I got the Wave Runner.
Right.
I got the OG ready to go.
But this one's so cheap at $320.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like I said, the price definitely has an effect on that because would I want to pay $450 for a pair of shoes? No. Would I rather pay, $350 something? Yeah, of course. And it's true. Like my pair has been worn. I wear it, and it would be nice to have another pair, but I'm good. Good.
All right.
Don't need
As
it.
am I.
Don't need it. Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Good.
You know what? You wouldn't take the laces if I gave them to you.
Mm-mm.
No, exactly. What about you? How do you feel about Yeezy hype these days, Remy?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck Kanye.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just over it. I'm like, at this point, I can't support that man.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. It's been a
my
crazy
choice. People can obviously do what they will, but when you spend your dollar, says a lot about you more than anything, actually, in
Yeah.
the society we've built.
Mhm.
And I will not give him my dollar at any time soon. For
No
sure.
more for you, Kanye. Haha. Enjoy.
Because you speak way more with your dollar than with your voice.
Yeah. True.
That has to be
True.
known.
I don't know about that.
We live in the most capitalistic society on earth, North America, which values money over everything.
Oh,
Where you
yeah.
spend your dollar
Right.
will determine more than anything else. Like you can say whatever you want. If you're still giving these companies your money, they will like, please say it louder. It's that simple. If you stop giving them your money, like you can do all these hashtags, like say fuck Kanye as much as you want. If you're still buying them Yeezys, they're not gonna stop making Yeezys.
No, of course.
Yeah.
So that's
But
what
what
I mean.
you
like,
say
your money
versus
says
what
more
people
than-
see, people don't know if you're buying them or not unless you show them, right? So your voice, which also equates like showing people what you're doing. If you're not buying anything, or if you are buying anything, you won't know unless I show it to you.
No, but
So yes, the way
that's
you
assuming
spend
you're
your
on the
money,
platform.
the way you spend your money counts, but also your voice counts too.
Mhm.
Like
But
you,
not to corporations.
well, who are you talking to right now? Corporations don't care whether you spend or not because they'll find the money somewhere else. But
No, I don't
do they
think-
care if you say anything either? No.
No, that's what I said. I don't think they care at all what you say. But if like they start seeing a dip in their profits, that's when they're going to react. Not when
Right.
like people are saying stuff.
True.
Online,
So let's
True,
say you
yeah.
own a Yeezy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you don't agree with Kanye. Whether you sell it or not, get rid of it or not, who knows? Right? But if you
I know.
post something about it, your voice comes out,
True.
and that counts.
Yeah, but you already given your money to Adidas at that point. That doesn't matter
True.
whether you speak out or not after that. I'm just saying that
It matters. So would
It's
you
kinda
sell
like
it
the
for
same thing
resale
with
or would you
actions.
sell it for retail?
for retail.
Uh-huh.
Why would I sell it for retail?
Now you're making
True.
profit off something that you hate, So
Well, yeah, isn't that a double win if you can get rid of something and make more money?
no,
See what
because you're
happens-
making someone else pay more for the product that you don't want to support.
Hey, I'm not putting a gun to anybody's head if they want to pay that price.
Pay me that
Like-
cheddar.
I mean,
All I'm
like,
saying is
the
that
market decides the price, not like
your money has a voice, but your
Yeah.
voice has a voice too. I don't feel like we should discount the voice.
I mean, it's good to speak out, but it's the same as put your money where your mouth is. Like basically,
Well, that's what this is. This is how we get our voice heard
Right.
through our podcast. This is our
But
voice.
again-
Listen up, everyone, in your car, on the toilet, in the shower.
You see
I know-
what
I know
happens?
you
You
listen
see
on
what
the toilet.
happens when we talk
The
about
shower.
Adidas. This is the kind of shit that happens when we talk about Adidas.
My fault. You know what? This is it. This is it.
So
Last one.
that lid that he didn't send you, man.
Oh God.
God damn it!
But I was talking to Remi earlier before the podcast, and I don't know if you follow Remi, you know what he's been getting into over the past little while. He's had pretty cool opportunities to go work for Vintage Frames, which has been pretty sick. At is it called? It's L'Archive, right? Is that what they call the shop still, or is it just no? It's got a new shop. Yeah, I forgot. I keep forgetting. The old shop was
part
dope.
of it is archive where we sell the really
Yeah.
expensive ones.
You got that good, that vintage stuff.
Guys,
But,
one pair of glasses, $25,000 for one.
Holy shit!
Holy
That's
shit.
Ridiculous.
That is
You can get a Dior for that.
exactly.
Almost, yeah.
And I also want to touch on that as well. But you had a crazy experience because working with Corey and stuff. I'm sure you have celebrities stop by the shop all the time, and he's pretty connected in that world. But you
Yeah.
told me a pretty crazy story, and maybe you can kind of
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane. The story.
So basically, like you said, Corey has a lot of celebrity friends.
Yeah.
And one of them is J Balvin. So
Wow.
basically, J Balvin sent him the Jordan 1s like a couple weeks before they came out,
Mhm.
a sample pair. And I was obviously tripping because it's like a dream of mine to get like stuff from Nike, like sample,
Yeah.
like straight from the kit, whatever.
Exactly.
And
And to have it come straight from the artist too, it's pretty
yeah,
sick.
yeah. And basically, Corey obviously posts them on his Instagram, and 5 minutes later, his phone rings and it says J Balvin, but he's like in the back doing something. I'm like, yo, Corey, J Balvin's calling you.
J Balvin's on the phone, bro.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah, answer it. I'll be right there. So
What?
technically speaking,
I'll be right there.
yeah. I said hi to J Balvin, dope
Nice.
shoes.
Is it
And
just,
yeah, again, I mean, that shoe is intense, but credit to him for having Nike letting him do that.
Yeah.
That's
And we
wild.
talked about this shoe before it came out, when it came out, after it came out, and we all had kind of mixed feelings about this shoe.
I don't like
I
it.
didn't.
I thought it was whack, but I thought it would be like Travis Scott vibes. It would have that kind of, it would be up there on
Mm.
that pedestal, if you could say.
Nah.
You know what
I
I mean?
definitely grew to appreciate the shoe more after hearing J Balvin talk about his shoe and what it represents to him.
Mhm.
Like you said, just the fact that he got to make a sneaker.
Yeah.
That's
Huge.
pretty cool. But
I mean,
it's still not for me.
And it's a
Still not the target
demanding
audience.
sneaker.
It's a little too loud, huh?
You know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loud, bro. It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
I would love to see it in person just to see
Yeah.
how bright and colorful it actually is.
I like the pink midsole and stuff. I thought it was white for the longest. I thought I was tripping when I saw them in person. I'm like,
Yeah. Why are these pink?
Yeah. But yeah, like to have patches that like over material that looks like teeth or whatever, all that. Like you have to think they're not making like one of them. They're doing a lot of these. So that the fact that they passed through everything was pretty impressive. But like I told you, like he's the third most streamed artist in the world. So like he probably does have a bit of power, you know, like
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm surprised it didn't do any better. But it was asking a lot for people. Like, to me, that's like a kid's shoe. Like you see that in youth sizes.
Exactly.
You're like, okay, but
exactly. I would believe that for sure.
You know?
Believe that for sure.
Yeah.
Very nice. Good story. Story time with Remi. Friends and shoodle if you're friends.
So, speaking of considering buying new things, getting into stuff that we're not maybe used to, I thought about this week where I was considering purchasing a New Balance 992.
Fire.
Now, what that would cause for me is gates opening, right? So if I were to buy a New Balance 992, I would then try to buy a lot more of this particular model. And I wasn't sure if I was ready to dive into a new silhouette. And I'm wondering if you guys have ever considered taking on a new either brand, silhouette, or a collection of some sort that's come out recently, and then had to weigh the pros and cons of one small decision.
Definitely. Working at the shop, I have the opportunity to see a lot of sneakers come in and go up on the wall and come off the wall and get transferred out. One shoe that I've always been a fan of the silhouette, but it's always either the color blocking or the way it fits, because sometimes it does fit a little bit weird, and I'm talking about the Adidas Night Jogger. This is a sneaker that I have always had a love-hate relationship with, and the hate is always because when I put it on, I want it to fit and I want it to be comfortable, but it's just a very, very wide shoe. The base of a night jogger is very, very wide. That's what I recommend for people who have wide feet, by the way. But it just feels so odd and weird, and I can't get used to it. And I want to push myself to do it, but every time I'm like, I can't, just because of that fit. It's not even a fit issue. It's just, for me, I feel like I'm swimming around in there. And I don't like it. There's too much, between the foot there. I don't like it.
And the obstacle then for you is not the proper sizing, and do you see yourself buying a lot of pairs of it if you buy one?
If it did fit me the way I wanted it to, because I love the shoe, I would buy a bunch. I wanted the Star Wars Stormtrooper one. I wanted the OG one. Triple black night jogger is always great. You can get a triple white as well. The Ninja collab that they did with the night jogger is pretty cool too.
Right.
But I just want it to fit. It's like, you want to love it. It's like getting a Christmas present and you're like, oh, great. You're not too stoked about it, but I don't know. I want to love it, but I just can't.
Right.
Maybe one day.
Rem, you ever encountered this?
I try to go for different models, and like I said, the most expensive retail footwear I've bought is sandals. It's not even sneakers, So I mean, I always try to do something different. Like the wildest, that I'm not there yet, but I would like to get to, is being able to be confident enough to wear tabby boots. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's the Margiela boot that has the split in the toe.
Oh yeah.
It's you can't get a more fashion boot than that, My girlfriend hates him. She says if you ever buy these, I'm leaving. Not down for
penguin feet.
Yeah, but to me, it's I don't know. It's iconic. It's classic. It's instantly recognizable. So I would like to be able to be you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Because
it's also a statement. It's a statement.
Yeah, but it's also it's like a $1,400 statement. So you better be ready to
exactly.
Margiela is not cheap ever.
No kidding.
But so that would be the most extreme example of that. But if not, it would either be because most of my shoes are more wide, because I'm all the way into white pants. I'm almost never wearing tight stuff anymore. So it's like I would look wild in like a pair of like super tight form fitting. Like I would be like that, that classic picture of like Yeezy 350s and those big denim. Like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, I can't do that. So that's, I guess I've kind of been more into like wider, bulkier shoe, which I feel is kind of on trend right now. That's kind
Good
of
time.
what's being pushed by every brand, a different version of it.
Now I'm seeing this now, Remy, being the fashion expert that you are. I'm seeing this now. Are wider pants coming back? Are they back in now?
I was on the pod maybe 2 years ago saying white pants are back.
What the fuck am I into fucking tight pants now all of a sudden? And now everybody, the wide pants are back.
I like it. It holds my crotch nice.
Like keep your.
I'm going back into my old Navy stash and I'm pulling out shit.
Yeah, do it. I mean,
Navy's gonna make a killing.
A lot of like, if you're talking fashion flair is even back. Forget white pants.
No.
Like,
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of ladies wearing a lot of flares.
I've been seeing a lot of wide-legged
Yeah.
pants on people. I'm like, wait, don't tell me this is coming back now.
Janko jeans are coming back. I'm telling you.
Or as Remy says, it's been back, but I'm just now noticing it more and more, I guess. But it's, oh my god,
it's
I
a way.
can't
But
keep
it's
up.
also like I feel like jogger pants have gone like almost too big to fail at this point.
Yeah.
Every brand has a version of it.
For
so
sure.
they're going to be around
Totally.
for a while. But if you look at like most like fashion houses or however you want to describe them, it's mostly like white pants. But again, credit to skate culture, because all that shit comes from skate culture.
For sure.
The whole white pants and stuff.
Well, I know a bunch of 40-year-olds in the OG support group are now very excited that wide pants are coming back because I don't think I've seen any of them with a tight cuff.
There you go.
No, but
They're ahead of
it's
their
all about
time.
the fit,
That's right. You keep something long enough, it'll come back in style.
Absolutely.
So adjacent to the sneakers, getting into like a new silhouette or a new brand, what if the question is also getting into a new style? So what happens if like you start buying a wide pant? You can't just get one pair and leave it at that.
No. You got to.
Right.
That's a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you also, I like to be versatile. Like my acne jeans are still relatively like tight, you could say. Like they don't look wide at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all about the stack, the way it sits on the foot. You don't have to see the whole shoe. People know what it is. People know you're wearing ones. It's all good.
3 weeks ago, does everybody need to see the shoe?
Yeah,
No, I need to show the shoe.
I need to show you.
I
Chris
need to
has
show
no,
the
has
shoe
no
and-
career.
and
If it wasn't for
half
the
of
shoe.
my leg.
He's got to show the shoe.
What am I good for?
I don't know what to do with my
you
feet.
could take a sick pic with like, you could highlight the shoe and then your fit be, not
Or I
sick.
could do the
Here's the
cover
toe of
half
my-
the shoe and then slide if you want to see more. Like, you want more?
No, you're doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
I
an
can scrub my
OnlyFans, right.
OnlyFans.
What do you mean you do? It's been done.
That's funny.
Not that kind of OnlyFans.
So
Chris.
Franelations has an OnlyFans. Shout out Franelations.
I don't know why we need to mention that here.
It's for sneakers. It's for sneakers.
It's for sneakers.
Right.
It's all for the
yeah.
culture.
It's always
All-
for sneakers.
All
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
yeah.
culture. All for the culture.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sean, when you get into a new shoe, like let's say a new Jordan 35 is coming out. We've seen it where you've bought several. Let's say I think the 31 you went a bit
31, I went wild. yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like 15 or 16 pairs of those.
So before you purchase your first of a particular model, is there a little bit of fear in you?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, for 100%. Yeah. I know if a new model of Jordan comes out and that I like it, it's going to be a problem. I'm going to want every colorway. But it also happened with the Agassi apparel, right? This last fall.
Oh, yeah.
I went fucking bananas.
You did go bananas.
It's like once I go down a road, that's why it's very dangerous for me, because once I go down a path, I can't get back. I can't. I go all out. I can't stop myself. You don't want to talk about consumerism. Holy shit! I am the ideal consumer for companies. But yeah, I even with like stuff like the Air Max 90s that came back, Air Max 3s, whatever you want to call them now. But,
Radiant Red.
The Radiant Reds. I had to go get all those. Air Max 1s a few years ago. Even the Converse Pro Stars recently. I went down a mini run of those recently.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't stop myself. And even the way I purchase sometimes, like right now, as I've mentioned on the pod, I've gone down a little bit of, I'm team retail all the way. And recently I've purchased a couple of pairs off eBay and one pair off StockX. And I hate to say it's gotten good to me. It feels good.
Nice.
It feels good to pay a little bit more than retail.
Look at this guy.
And I don't like it. I don't like that. I enjoy. I enjoy it a little too much, and I can see it being a problem. I'm going to try to stop myself though. But yeah, I have a real sickness. My wife is the same way. If I may throw her under the bus, but when she finds something she likes, she does the same thing as me. I have to have it in all the colors. And I'm just like that. So at least we support each other in our sicknesses.
There you go.
But yeah, I'm not well.
Through sickness and sickness.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Is
All
there
right.
any factors that might stop you from going?
Not really. I mean, funds.
Pretty
My,
wild, yeah.
my financial situation might stop me.
Right.
Sometimes
For a while,
I need
and
a
then
few
you're
paychecks
back
to
in
build
it.
up. That's right. Exactly.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, if any listeners have ever felt a bit of fear or felt a bit of reluctance into getting into a new shoe, a new colorway, a new brand, hit us in the DMs. Let us know about which shoe it is and what you guys did. Like, did you go forward? Or did you just hold yourself back?
Did you do it?
Yeah, did you do it?
Did you do it?
All right. That's quite enough.
Do it.
Do we want to do some audience messages?
Audience
Let's do a
messages.
few.
Always love the audience messages. Don't forget, you could always send us a message through a DM on Instagram at Sneaker Podcast. Let us know what's on your mind. You want to talk about something, you heard something on this segment, or if there's anything you want us to discuss, send us a message.
Very cool. We have a message from at Matt OMTL. It's MATTOHMTL.
Hello.
He sent us a message, but first I wanted to mention shout out to your Turdunkins, man. I think he got that pair. He took a few pictures. Love that
Nice.
shoe. He goes, "Hey guys,
dope
missing the
collab.
gang in 2021." I think this is before our first episode
Yes,
launched.
before we surprise dropped a
There you go.
podcast episode.
Surprise, we're still alive. We're still here.
Got myself listening to the Traffic Boys, shout out, and
Shout out
Sean
Traffic
on the
Boys.
Sneaker Dads,
Ooh,
just to hear your voices again. Thanks.
very nice.
Question for the pod. As someone who, like many others, just doesn't find much appealing in Jordans after the 15, and he's like, P.S. I really freaking love the 15, but hate how they crease, all right? Which model / colorway would you suggest adding to the collection above Jordan 15s, and why? Cheers, boys. Heads up, positive vibes.
Guys, the floor is yours.
Above the 15. I mean,
I'm a big fan
Or-
of the 16.
16,
Love the
17. I love the 18.
16s, cherry.
The 19's a tricky one. The 19's a tricky one.
Tricky.
It's too. There's too much plastic.
Not
on it.
versatile.
No, not versatile at all.
It's
hard
a
to wear
basketball
casually.
shoe still to this
It's a
day.
basketball
It's not
shoe,
a
yeah.
lifestyle shoe.
Yeah, no, definitely not casual wear.
I wanted those
Uh,
black West Coast exclusive ones so bad.
Oh,
Remember they
Yeah,
did
yeah, I
East
remember those.
blue,
Yep.
the
East,
West,
West.
like red,
The Midwest was
and
the red.
West,
The red.
was
Yeah,
black,
yeah.
black and yellow. Oof.
Yeah, those are nice.
we've mentioned
One of the most comfortable Jordans ever, though.
They
those
are
19s,
comfortable for sure.
Amazing. Yeah.
yeah, performance.
But I think even if you just starts like right at the 16, that's a great.
Yeah,
standard.
exactly. Yeah.
23.
Yeah, I was going to say 23.
23.
23.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
17 with the box.
Yeah,
It's
17 with the box.
Suitcase, yeah.
But if you're gonna wear, that's the 23s are just a premium. Without being a premium release, the premium sneaker. The materials are incredible on the 23s.
It's a great performance shoe.
Do you guys
good.
like 18s? I like 18s.
I like the 18s. Yeah, I like the 18s.
I like the white ones a lot.
yeah,
yeah.
I have the white
Cowboy.
royal. I have the white
Yeah.
royal and I have a black chrome 18.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
had a black chrome low.
Really?
that's what I have. The black chrome low.
Yeah,
that's
right.
I always
exactly
think
it.
of
Yeah,
like Bibby when I see
Yeah.
the little
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
yeah. The babies are nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot that can be. 20, I would stay with the 20. The 20 is terrible.
Yeah.
20.
2021. 21's a good
okay.
performer.
Yeah, it's
From what I
okay.
hear.
21 grew on me, but 23, I think you hit it with 23. That you can't
23.
go wrong with the 23. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
They
And-
definitely took it serious for that.
Oh,
one.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
gotta.
I gotta say the 29 with that big logo. I like it.
I like the 29 a lot. Yeah, and that
Can't
was
wear
that
it,
was
though.
considered for a long time, and maybe till this day, some people consider that's the best performance
Oh, shit.
Jordan of all time.
Also
Yeah,
enjoyed the 21. The 21 was nice, especially
21
with the
yeah.
whole band theme that they were going with.
The 31, you mean?
31.
31. My bad. 31.
Yeah,
31.
Yeah, the 31. I love the 31.
31.
Obviously, I have like fucking 100 pairs of those.
Wow.
I don't have 100 pairs of them, but
was gonna
it's
say.
15 or 16, something like that.
No
But
shit.
yeah, those are. I love the 31.
31's
Very
good.
easy wear casually. Very, 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 very comfortable. Very like they're like a little sock on your foot. They really feel good.
Mm.
I wouldn't suggest. I love the 32, but it's not for everybody. But yeah, I mean,
33?
we could go through. We could go through every
Yeah, we
freaking
could go
number.
through every-
I think 16 is the best. Though.
Just 16 up to 35,
They are
whichever
all
one you want.
special in their different ways.
That's it.
There you go.
Next question is, it's just a message from @Nicolaj_ST. He just says, I've had too much time alone due to Corona. And he sends a picture along with his message. I'm going to try to show it on the YouTube. Let's see if it catches.
Gosh.
On his wall, I think, in his
whoa.
home or
Drawings.
somewhere, he has, a full mural of
Wow.
sneaker sketches.
Wow.
He has had a lot of time.
He has,
no
but
kidding.
these are pretty good, man.
Yeah, they look good.
I'm seeing Yeezy 700.
There's all sorts of stuff. Yeah,
Jordan
Asics, Nike's, Converse,
Superstars, NMDs. Very nice.
Reebok. Yeah,
People
so
with their
shout out.
talents.
Yeah, shout
More
out.
talented than.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we podcast, because we're not.
Shout out.
talented.
Thanks for the message.
We talk about things
Right.
we can't do. We those who can't do, they podcast.
Teach.
Mm,
Those who can't teach gym.
Those who can't teach gym, podcast.
Podcast.
Yep, that's right.
One message from, let's see, it's Vec
Those who can't
__ kicks
teach from home.
KIX. He says, been loving the podcast. Just wanted to comment on the last episode in regards to doubling/tripling up on shoes. My take is this. It really depends on the type of collector you are and what type of models you like to collect. For me personally, I'm interested in a multitude of models, so I value variety most. So generally speaking, I'd rather spend my money to get a different pair over backing up an existing pair, right? So our discussion was whether you put your money to back up a pair that you really like or to buy a pair to wear.
Yes.
He goes, if I only liked a couple of different models, I'd maybe feel the need to back up more pairs. Also, I love a lot of classic OG colorways of different models. And I've found over the years that most of these types of styles, OG Air Max, OG Jordans, will re-release before I can possibly beat up a pair. Even to the point of skipping certain releases I already have, knowing they will come back again in a few years. That's true.
Let me explain to this young man something. When you're 47, you don't got a lot of time to think about what the next release is going to happen. So I'm doubling and tripling toot sweet, my friend.
Toot sweet. I like that. Oh my gosh. Right. He goes, I know some versions are better than others, but I'll take my chances that a similar or even better retro will release eventually. I also think a lot of styles such as Jordans and Air Maxes won't be wearable by the time I need to dip into my third pair on ice, similar to Sean's story about his 1995 twos. This guy listens.
Yeah,
Huh?
this guy
listens.
Take
Yeah,
notes.
I think doubling up and tripling is best for models that can be preserved longer. Jordan 1s, Dunks, AF 1s, and especially for those who love collabs that may never return, even though a lot of those will come back too.
Is this guy writing a book on collecting, or?
I'm in chapter 3. Hold on. It's also a good investment if you're looking to hold pairs that might go up over time. Just like you guys discussed, the main reasons I've ever doubled up was circumstances where I found a second pair for a steal. But over the years, I haven't really needed to many of these doubles. Either I just get over the shoe, another version re-releases, or the resell for DS pair is too good not to sell it. Keep up the good work. Respect.
Oh, hashtag respect.
I like that he
Are the
got
kids still
involved
using hashtag?
in the episode.
He immersed himself in that episode.
Yep.
What was it? Yeah, very cool. There's a
Shout
lot
out
of
to
info there.
@VEC__KIX. There you go.
Vec
Vec
kicks.
__ kicks.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
fill in the blank.
Yeah.
It's like Vec, then you pause for
I think-
a long
I
time,
think-
then you go kicks.
Right. I think
Kicks.
Vec Kicks should start his own podcast.
I love it. Thank you so much for the message. We appreciate it
Very
as
cool.
always,
Thank you,
especially
Beck.
getting taking the time to like really get in there. Really appreciate that. So thank you. Again, everyone, if you want to send us a message, you can do so at the Sneaker Podcast on Instagram, or you could send us to our Gmail. You know, we have one of those too. The Sneaker Podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up. Let us know what's up. Guys, let's end it. That was fun.
Like
That was a lot
forever?
of fun.
Oh,
Right.
for just for the day.
Oh, yeah,
Just
that's it.
this episode? I thought you were making an announcement that I wasn't aware of.
No announcement. Sorry. Chris, before we go, do we have any shout outs we want to give? I want to give a big shout out to Quality. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Always hooking the boys up, always making us look fresh to death. Quality.com, at Quality on Instagram. Use that coupon code TSP20. Get 20% off your order. Works on sale items too, and that shipping is crazy fast. So go check it out and treat yourself and the wifey, because their women's stuff is there as well.
Treat yourself.
Before we go, want to give a big shout out to you, Remy. Thank you so much for filling the spot in for
Shout out,
Chloe.
Anytime.
It's always a pleasure having you here, of course.
I get
been a
passionate
guest
about
forever.
sneakers, man. I'm sorry. You know.
No, don't
Why would you be
apologize.
sorry?
I liked
That's
it.
what- you're on the
exactly.
Sneaker Podcast.
Right, is the
We
spot.
need people who are passionate about sneakers.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
That's what we
There you
strive
go.
for. Again, thank you so much. Remy, if people want to find you on the gram or walking down the streets, where can they do so? Not after 8 o'clock, though.
Yeah. Welcome to Vintage Frame. Well, we're closed actually. So just find me on Instagram at Remza Shudo, REMZA Shoot DLE.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Of course, buddy.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Anytime, yeah.
Sean, if people want to find you on the gram, where can they do so?
At S Colored No Lid 23 and at OG Support Group.
Nice.
No paper.
Chris, where can people find you?
At Christopher.chu and at Traffic Boys.
Traffic Boys! Go check out the latest traffic report with our good friends over at the Traffic Boys. If you want to get myself, you can get me at On Air with Mike D. Hit us up. Follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. We'll catch you back here with the next one next week. But also go follow our boy Clarel as well, at Clarel on the gram. We'll see you next week. Chloe, we appreciate every one of you listening wherever you're taking in this episode. We appreciate you. Have a great day. Have a good night. Keep them laced, everyone. Peace.
Peace.